Friends, welcome to Family Movie Night, where we'll be talking about what we watch for Family Movie Night. My name is Mike, and today we are talking about Shrek the Third. This is the 2007 movie. This is the third in the Shrek series, and the premise of this is reluctantly designated as the heir to the land of far, far away. Shrek hatches a plan to install the rebellious Artie as the new king, while Princess Fiona tries to fend off a coup d'état by the jilted Prince Charming. All the same people that were in this before are in it now. So Mike Myers, Cameron Diaz, Eddie Murphy, Antonio Banderas, Julie Andrews, and John Cleese. Rupert Everett reprises his role as Prince Charming, and then the two people who are new to the cast. So we have Eric Idle as Merlin and Justin Timberlake as Artie. So, did I like it, love it, or thumbs up, thumbs down, thumbs middle? This is thumbs middle. And if I'm being perfectly honest, it's thumbs like three quarters down because there's some things about this that I do enjoy. It's funny, it's got a lot of pop culture references and jokes. I really did enjoy that aspect of it. Unfortunately, where Shrek the Third kind of lacks is that Artie, who's King Arthur, just isn't a very likable character. And it's too bad because I think Justin Timberlake was a fun choice for that. Eric Idle as Merlin, that's spot on. That's fine. But the story focuses on Artie, and it's just not great. The other part that kind of just seems weird is that Shrek and Fiona, for most of the movie, they're largely split up. And I think that's where things start to get a little because you already split them up in Shrek 2. So you're just continuing to split them up. Like you don't get that very many scenes with the two of them. And then just the whole central premise of it just seems it's just very lacking and just lackluster. And I think Shrek just not wanting to be the king, or just Shrek doesn't want to be a part of any type of royalty or anything like that. I don't know. Just it just felt joyless and a little bit on the lazy side as well. In addition to that, just there's a lot of things in here that I know for me watching this, like I don't really relate to this. Like Shrek's big thing is that he doesn't, he's nervous about being a dad, which yeah, that's understandable because what parent isn't like isn't nervous about that? And that's where for me I was like "Ugh, this is going too far into the weeds. Plus Donkey and Puss in Boots are fine generally, but not as good as Shrek 2 and yeah, just no good with that. So some things I liked, something didn't really like. Animation is still great and it's still funny, but yeah, just it's lacking in what the first two had, which you know, call it heart, call it, stakes, call it emotions, what have you. Yeah, there's just a lot a lot there for the first two, not so much in this one. And then what did I learn from this is that even a series like Shrek can stumble a little bit. And I think I struggled with this because I thought just incorporating King Arthur would be, a cool way to expand the lore, but it doesn't land. And I think also just the inclusion of Prince Charming in this just feels lifeless as well. It didn't doesn't bring a whole lot to the table. I would have liked to have seen someone new. We don't get a whole lot of, villains that come back. That would have been kind of like bringing Lord Farquaad back, which would have been weird because Lord Farquaad eh, died a pretty gruesome death in the first one. And then the other thing I learned from this is that this is the first movie where I kind of found Shrek insufferable, and he's just like very whiny and complainy, and like I don't know. I think I could have used just a more like toned down Shrek with this. And also, if they would have focused a little bit more of the writing on things like giving us a better story or, dialogue or whatever, I think that would have been good to go. So those are my thoughts on Shrek the Third. I don't have a whole lot to say about this, and it sucks because I do love this series. The first two are definitely high up there, but the third one, and even going into the fourth one as well. Yeah, there's just a lot to be desired with this. But what do you think? Let me know in the comments below. And that's going to do it for this episode of Family Movie Night. Be sure to like, rate, and subscribe to anything and everything SPDM Crew wherever you get your podcast. Join us on social media on Facebook, Instagram, X, Threads, YouTube, LinkedIn, and Blue Sky at SPDM Crew. Check out our website at sp.com. Shout out to High Flyer Creative Studios for making our awesome logo. Greatly appreciate their support. And if you've got any marketing, logo, or brand standard needs, contact them at highflyercreative.com. Check out the other shows on the network. We've got a lot of great content. Really proud of the work that everyone's doing. So please check out the other shows on the SPDM Crew Podcasting Network. And finally, if you've got a podcast idea or you're interested in being part of the SPDM Crew as a guest or collaborating, email us at gmail.com. Until next time, happy watching, friends.